All right, so guys, now we are going to measure and seal the v-neck. All right, so to do it, this is the design that we are going to use for the v-neck stitch, right? And so we are going to measure it. So from this place, this is where we cutted the v-neck. So we are going to leave some excess part, like let's say like 2.5 inch, right? 2.5 inches for the excess part to be able to fold the v-neck inside and to stitch it under, right? So we are measuring it from this part. So this part itself, let me mark with the pen. Let me mark this part with the pen on this right here, on this place right here. So when I'm going to measure this place, it's going to be so simple for me. All right, so we are measuring it to hold the whole neck that we have cutted, right? So this is 7 inches right here, and this is 8.5, and this place too is 9 inch, right? And so this place is 9 inch, right? So we'll make it 9 inch right here. So this one too is 10 inch at this place. And so we are going to turn it. We are going to turn it. So 10 inch right here. 10 inch right here. So it's gonna be 13.5 right here too. So we are going to turn it again. Turn it again. 13.5 right here. 13.5 right here. So we are going to make sure we measure it very beautiful or very perfect. So we are measuring it toward this part. We have get to this part. So this part we are going to this is 20 and half and quarter. Let's say like 21 let's say like 21 inch, right? And so we are going to add the 2.5. So guys, it's like 23.5 inches. That's what we are going to use for the length of the v-neck. And so this fabric right here, that I show you that we are going to use for the v-neck, the length we have make it that 23.5 inches that we have measured right now. Can you see it right here? 23.5 inches right here. Can you see it right here? And so the rate of it, we have folded it into two. And so the rate of the v-neck is going to be it's going to be 3 inches, and we fold it into two. So it's going to be 1.5 inch, right? When you fold 3 inches to 2, it's going to be 1.5 inch right here. And so this is what we are going to use to stitch the v-neck. So without wasting much time, let's get it done. Let's start stitching the v-neck. So we are going to open the shirt like this. We're going to open it and to turn it and to make the front. We are going to open it and to make the front come up, so that we start sewing from the front to the end part, so we get to seal the v-neck finished. So we are putting it on where we marked, or where we left the 2.5 inches right here, right? On where the pen has been taken right here, under here, right? So that's where we are putting the fabric on. So we are going to stitch it on. We're going to stitch it on almost a half inch, or like a quarter inch. Let's say a quarter inch. Let's say a quarter inch. So we are stitching it on a quarter inch. So we are stitching it on a quarter inch, on where the line is, on where the v-neck line is. It's where we are stitching it. So please watch it carefully so that you can see exactly how we are doing it. So we are stitching it twice or 3 times before we go. We are going to top all over the v-neck where the neck has been cutted. So we are stitching it on that place. So when we come to the shoulders, we open the shoulders, the shirt shoulders. When we join the front and the back, when you are stitching and you are coming to that place, we open the shoulders. We open that place, or we open the shoulders of that place. So we are stitching all through to the end part. We are stitching it to the end part. Stitching it to the end part. So please watch it carefully so that you're able to see exactly how we are doing it. So we are doing it. We are sewing it. أعوذ بالله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم الحمد لله رب العالمين الرحمن الرحيم مالك يوم الدين إياك نعبد وإياك نستعين اهدنا الصراط المستقيم صراط الذين أنعمت عليهم غير المغضوب عليهم ولا الضالين. Amen. So guys, we are getting to the word, the down part, or we are getting to the word, the place that we want to end. So guys, we have end there. So we are stitching it just like we stitched the first part. Just like we are stitching, when we are stitching it, we stitched it like 3 times, right? So guys, we have done stitching this place. We have done stitching this place. So let's cut the what, the excess thread. We are cutting the excess thread from it. So I'm going to remove it under what, we are going to remove it from the what, sewing machine. So when I remove it, and turn it back again, this is exactly how it's looking right now. Guys, have you seen exactly how it's looking right now? All right, so we are cutting the excess thread again. So this place that we have gotten right now, we are going to cut this place like a little bit. We are not gonna cut it onto make it cut the thread. We are going to let me mark it for you to see exactly how I'm gonna cut it. You are going to cut it slantly like this. Hope you have seen it, just like I've drawn it, just like this way. This part we are going to cut it the same way we are going to cut, but it's not gonna cut where the thread has been stitched. So we are cutting it. So please watch attentively, so you're not gonna make any mistake whilst you are doing what's yours. So we are cutting this part too. So now after cutting this part, you see that this place is longer, you're gonna cut some part from it like this. And so we are gonna turn it. So we're gonna turn it like this. So guys, we're gonna turn it like this. And so we gotta iron it on this place like this. And so we are going to fold this part onto it, and to fold this part too onto it. Guys, this is how it was. So we folded this part on inside like this. You gotta fold this one too inside, right? When we fold it inside, let me turn it so that the back is gonna be doing the right thing for me. When we fold it inside, we gotta fold this one too inside. And so after folding it inside, then we will iron it, right? We will iron it and to get the v-neck that we want to do, we are arranging it. So when we make like this, we will turn the back like this. This place guys, this place right here, under this place right here, we are going to stitch it, where we will stitch it for you to see. So first we are going to iron it to arrange it well, iron it to arrange the v-neck well. So we are going to iron the top and the v-neck itself, so make it nice. So we are going to iron it and come and show you the next part. All right, so guys, we have ironed it to make it perfect. Like you see, it's looking absolutely nice, right? When you didn't iron it, it was looking roughly, right? But now it's looking stunning, right? So we are going to turn the back and to stitch the down part that I was showing you. So this is how to do it. We are going to open this front part. We're going to open the front part like this, right? We're going to open the front part like this. We're going to open the front part like this, and to get the back that I was talking about. This is the back. We are going to put it under the sewing machine and to stitch it. So you just gotta hold it carefully so that you're not gonna make any difficult while stitching. So we are stitching it on this place where I'm marking it. Please, I hope you are seeing where I have marked it. So we are going to what? Stitch it from that place to the end part. We're going to stitch it like 2 or 3 times. And so we have first stitched the first one. So we are going to stitch it like 2, 3 times. 2 or 3 times. And so guys, we have done stitching the under part like the way we have stitched. So we are going to cut this part some of this part from it. So we are going to turn it back for you to see the v-neck that we have what make right now. So when we stitch it, this is exactly how the v-neck is looking. So we are going to stitch on top of the v-neck. So guys, now we are going to what? Stitch on top of the what? The v-neck. So to stitch on top of the v-neck, we gotta open it. Right? All right. So now, guys, we are going to stitch on top of the v-neck. So to stitch on top of the v-neck, we got to what? Open the shed like this, just like we were stitching it at the first place. Just like what we were stitching it at the first place. So we are going to open it and to start stitching it. Right? So we are going to start stitching it from this place. We're going to stitch on top of the fabric. So please watch it the way I'm doing it, so that you're able to see exactly how I am stitching it. So we are stitching it all through the v-neck, So we are stitching it all through the v-neck, the way we are stitching the v-neck. We are stitching it on top of it to the end part. So we get to the finish of the sewing of the v-neck. So guys, we are stitching it on top of it. So we are getting to the finish of the v-neck sewing. So guys, so we are getting to the finish of the v-neck sewing, guys. So we have done stitching it. So we are cutting the excess thread and to show you the results of the v-neck afterwards, stitching on top of it. So gotta remove it from the table and to show you the exact results of the v-neck afterwards stitching the top of it. So guys, now this is exactly how our v-neck is looking afterwards stitching on top of it. Can you see it right here? So this is exactly how to stitch a v-neck for shirt back 14. So if you like this video, kindly hit the subscribe button, like, comment and share this video. See you in the next video.